Hello and welcome back to a Royal Rumble, but everybody is selected, of course, by your friend and mine, Mr. Omega Project. So, as you can guess, it's going to be a bit retro. Let me just double check. We are starting things off with Gerald Briscoe and Bobo Brazil. I thought that was the case. I just want to double check in case I completely messed that one up. Because there's quite a few people that I think I'll be alright. I think I'll be alright with keeping track of who's who. As number 3 is going to be the Assassin, Jody Hamilton. It took me a while to find this one because he's just down as the Assassin. He's a chunky boy. He's a chunky boy. Gerald Briscoe going after him. Don't think we've seen a huge amount of Gerald Briscoe. I think he made his debut in the father and son tag team tournament. Alongside Wes Briscoe. Apart from that, I don't think we've seen a huge amount of him. So tonight's a great chance for him to build up some points. As we've seen so far in these Rumbles, a lot of people have really elevated their ranking position. Number 4 is going to be Bob Backlund. As Bobo Brazil going after the Assassin. Has him in the corner. Bob Backlund trying to run in. That's a pretty good Bob Backlund core, isn't it, really? And of course, I'm looking forward to 2K22. Not long now, about a month or so until that one comes out. The only thing I'm not looking forward to is the fact it's obviously going to take a while for the creation suite to really pick up, isn't it? I think the core creators are fantastic, but it's probably going to be a bit of time before we get the amount of cores we want. But we'll have all the base people on there. Whoever's going to be on the roster, we don't know who that's going to be as of yet. Only a few have been announced. But hopefully it's going to be a good one. I just want a good match engine. It's a new match engine, isn't it, apparently? So that might actually work out a lot better, hopefully. But yeah, because of the lack of cores on 2K22 to start off with, we will be dipping back in and out of this game every now and again if we want to do something that's core heavy. As Buddy Roberts now, it is Buddy Roberts, and I always get, Buddy Rogers. I get confused in Buddy Roberts and Buddy Rogers. And it looks like they're working together with Jody Hamilton, the Assassin, to try and eliminate Gerald Briscoe. Is that Gerald Briscoe or Jack? I messed it up already. That is Gerald Briscoe, yeah. Number 6, Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant is number 6 in this match. Would be one of the favourites because of his sheer size. And that might also make him one of the big targets because of his size as well, though. As straight away, Andre... Oh, Butch Reed and Buddy Rogers with the eliminations. Buddy Rogers and Butch Reed both got eliminations there. Pat Patterson and someone else was gone. And Roberts with a second now. Rogers, sorry. Buddy Rogers with a second. It was Gerald Briscoe went as well as Magnum TA is the next one in. So that's 2 eliminations for Buddy Rogers. 1 for Butch Reed, who's also been eliminated now himself. Buddy Rogers, known as the original Nature Boy, I believe. Was Ric Flair before Ric Flair was Ric Flairing. Andre now dragging Magnum TA across, but Magnum able to fight free with the elbows. What? That wasn't Butch Reed, was it? Sorry, that was Bobo Brazil, not Butch Reed. What am I on about? I told you I'd mess it up. This is Butch Reed now. Butch Reed is in the match. I told you I'd mix up names, didn't I? So far, I've mixed up Bobo Brazil and Butch Reed, and I've mixed up the Briscoes. And I keep mixing up Buddy Roberts with Buddy Rogers. It's going well, obviously. As the Assassin now with Rogers up against the ropes. But it's only Andre who picks Rogers up, and Andre launches him over the top as number 9 is Bruiser Brody. Again, another hefty lump of a man. Going to be a difficult man to eliminate. As Butch Reed trying to eliminate Andre the Giant. Magnum TA taking down Bruiser Brody. Just slaps Magnum. Wow, the Assassin comes straight across with Butch Reed. Knee right in the face. That was brutal. Number 10 is Junkyard Dog. Here he is, Junkyard Dog, JYP. as the Assassin working over Andre in the corner. He's done incredibly well so far. Magnum TA with the elbows in the face of Junkyard Dog. And straight into the belly-to-belly slam. So we're a third of the way through this one so far. That's where the entrance of number 11, who is going to be Blackjack Lanza. I don't think this is his debut. I think he has wrestled so far once, I think. I believe, anyway. How many got in the ring? We've got 7 in the ring now? Yes, 7 in the ring. So we've got one more entrant before it stops until we get eliminations. Well, we can't be far away from an elimination, to be honest, because a lot of these guys are struggling here a bit now. Especially the Assassin, who's been immobile for quite a few minutes now down on the near side of the ring here. Number 12 is beautiful Bobby Eaton. As there's elimination by Butch Reed. It is Butch Reed this time. So one half of the Midnight Express, Bobby Eaton enters the match. And we go back to 7 people in the match. As Blackjack Lanza trying to catch Andre in the corner. But Andre fighting his way free. But this time Blackjack does get him in the corner. Big chops across the neck. Big boot in the gut as well. Bruiser Brody with the big strikes in the back of the Assassin. And of course, like I say, is one more elimination? No. Okay, I think that was 2 there. That was Magnum TA and Bobby Eaton both got eliminations. So Bobby Eaton and Magnum TA both just got eliminations. And I think I may have just missed another one there. Did I miss elimination of Andre? I did. Okay, I'll have to go back and check who eliminated Andre the Giant, because I think I missed that while I was writing down who got their last elimination. So, yeah, I've missed that one. I will go back and check it after the video and update the rankings, though, to make sure that we do match up. Bit of a shame, that, to see Andre and Bruiser Brody go so early. I mean, Andre at least did get an elimination to his name. As number 13 is Lou Fez. Very classic wrestlers, Lou Fez. A very difficult core to make as well, Lou Fez, because I think the way they make the cores, you need a face scan to make them like fantastic, but obviously Lou Fez was around in like the 50s and the 60s, so it's very difficult to find a very good face scan. Magnum TA with the elbows in the back of the head of Blackjack Lanza. Into the corner now. Magnum TA is having a great night here at the moment. Bobby Eaton trying to eliminate Lou Fez straight away. But Fez able to get back into the ring. The Assassin, Jody Hamilton, I think he came in at number 3 and he's still there. As number 14 is Paul Orndorff. Who straight away just flattens Magnum TA. Lou Fez now working over Orndorff in the corner. Trying to get him eliminated straight off the bat, but Orndorff able to fight free. Blackjack Lanza now sending Eaton over the top. Eaton manages to skin the cat and survive there. Wow, beautiful Bobby Eaton showing beautiful agility as in comes George the Animal Steel. Half man, half bear. Imagine being that hairy. As Lou Fez, I think he was going to clothesline Orndorff over the top there, but George the Animal Steel got in the way and pretty much saved Orndorff. As now Orndorff trying to eliminate Lou Fez, as Bobby Eaton going after the Assassin in the corner, as in at number 16 is Bullet Bob Armstrong. Bullet Bob Armstrong. Oh, wow. Okay, Orndorff has just launched Lou Fez over the top. So there's a point for Orndorff. Magnum TA with the belly-to-belly on the palest man in... He looked... Whoever made this core has made him far too pale. He literally looks like he's covered in suntan cream. The Assassin over the top. Blackjack Lanza trying to eliminate him. And the Assassin still able to hold on. How? I don't know how he's held on for so long. Bullet Bob Armstrong now sending Magnum TA into the corner, and somehow the Assassin lives on. I think because, I don't know, he seems to just not be much of a threat most of the time. He seems to just stay out of everyone else's way, and then by doing that he just seems to survive, and it's exactly what he's done. I know he's getting involved now with Magnum TA. He's picking his moments, sending Magnum into the corner. Now trying to eliminate him. And he does have him up on the corner. Can Jody Hamilton get him over the top? Magnum's fighting back, but he's still up there. The countdown timer starts to come down. Who's going to be next? It's number 17, Jack Briscoe, the other half of the Briscoe brothers. Not those Briscoe brothers. Oh God, if somebody puts that down as a match. Jack and Gerald Briscoe versus Jay and... Oh, I can't remember what his other name is now. Mark? Yeah, Jay and Mark Briscoe. As Orndorff with another elimination. Launching Bullet Bob Armstrong over the top. Bobby Eaton going after Orndorff, but Blackjack Lanza coming in on Bobby Eaton. The Assassin now sending Jack Briscoe. He's got to get rid of him straight away. Oh my God. Okay, the Assassin gets himself an elimination. I think this is the Assassin's debut as well. I mean, he's been in this match for a very long time. Now he does have himself an elimination. Finally is Orndorff with another one. Orndorff with his third elimination of the day. And the Assassin, Jody Hamilton, gets his second, eliminating George the Animal Steel. Big knee in the gut now of Orndorff. As Bobby Eaton springing Magnum TA back in. Oh, there's a low blow there by Orndorff. Of course, it's a Rumble match. Everything goes. Even your nutsack. And that is well and truly gone in the case of Bobby Eaton. Strike there by Magnum TA flattens the Assassin. Seems like Orndorff and Magnum TA are sort of working together. Don't know if that's on purpose or not, to be honest, but either way. Bill Dundee is number 18. As Magnum TA picks up another elimination. That's his second of the night. As Orndorff trying to eliminate the Assassin, who somehow just continues to survive. I like this Bill Dundee call. And no, Orndorff does get the elimination on the Assassin, who had been there for a very long time. I mean, Orndorff, I said they were working together with Magnum TA, but he's got every opportunity here to save Magnum TA, and he's not looking like he's going to do that. As Bill Dundee looking to try and eliminate. Number 19 is Pedro Morales. Oh, Pedro Morales. There he is. Big Chungus. I quite like the Pedro Morales core as well, actually. I mean, all these cores in the ring at the moment are pretty good. There's a few ropey ones we've had so far. I mean, the Bullet Bob looks alright, but it's just so pale. I mean, if I weren't so lazy, I could have changed it, to be honest, but I'm not like that. You know what? You know me. You know how lazy I am. As Pedro Morales gets elimination. Eliminating Paul Orndorff, who's done so well so far. He got 4 eliminations, Paul Orndorff, before being eliminated. And in comes now Bruno Sammartino. Of course, Bruno Sammartino, a huge name in wrestling. Bill Dundee once again looking to try and push Magnum TA over the top. As we wait the entrance of number 21. Who is Dirty Dutch Mantel. Or as some may know him as Zeb Coulter. But before he was the manager of Jack Swagger and Cesaro, he was a wrestler himself. And straight away gets caught by Bill Dundee. Those chops being returned back and forth between Bruno Sammartino and Pedro Morales as Bill Dundee now bringing Dirty Dutch back up to his feet. And Dundee, oh, Dutch Mantel. Wow, he managed to completely hoodwink him there, didn't he? As in now comes Karl Gotch. We have Karl Gotch? I know we had Lou Fez earlier, now we've got Karl Gotch. Wow. Bill Dundee came running in at a head of steam to try and eliminate Dirty Dutch Mantel. But Dutch able just to pull that bottom rope. Or pull that top rope down, shall I say. And Dundee goes flying over the top. In at number 23 is New Jack. I must admit, Omega, New Jack was a little bit out there compared to the rest. I mean, you've got a lot of like 70s and 80s stars and a few even older than that. Then you had New Jack in there, which surprised me a little bit. But an elimination there. Karl Gotch eliminating Magnum TA. Karl Gotch. As Bruno Sammartino now looking for the neck breaker on New Jack. Magnum TA had a pretty good run as well. He got himself 2 eliminations though, as in at number 24 is Dirty Dick Murdoch. As another elimination for Karl Gotch. Was Dirty Dick Murdoch and Dirty Dutch Mantel a tag team? The Dirty Boys? Is that a thing? Have I just made up a new tag team? The Dirty Dicks? Karl Gotch then already with 2 eliminations. I've just realised that Karl Gotch, one of his eliminations was Bruno Sammartino. Again, a bit disappointing. As Pedro Morales now looking to eliminate Dirty Dick. In comes Chief J Strongbow. Loves his cider. And straight away eliminating Dirty Dutch. Where is the Chief? Jay Strongbow, there he is. Okay. And now Pedro Morales now looking to eliminate Dirty Dick. And it looks like Karl Gotch is going to try and assist. Murdoch able to break free. New Jack now with Jay Strongbow. Eliminate. No, he doesn't. Strongbow holds on. Pedro Morales now with the strikes in the face. As Cowboy Bob Orton is number 26. Again, not seen much of Cowboy Bob, apart from the father and son tag team tournament. Of course, alongside Randolph. As Chief J Strongbow now going after New Jack, has him up against the ropes. As Dirty Dick with the elimination. Straight away, and oh, there we go. Strongbow with another elimination as well. That's his second. And Cowboy Bob Orton and New Jack are gone. Number 27 is Dory Funk Jr. Trying to think who's actually left. I can think of 2 of the ones that are left actually, which is going to make it an interesting finish. Well, I know all 3 that are left then actually. Yeah, I can think of all 3 that are left. Pedro Morales now. Oh, there we go. Elimination again by Karl Gotch. That's 3 for him now. As Dory Funk gets one as well. Okay. So I think I'm up to date. Apart from the Andre the Giant elimination, I think I've got all of them. Nikita Koloff is number 28. Oh, Nikita Koloff. I don't think Nikita Koloff has wrestled for us so far. I'm getting confused with these guys now, to be honest. Nikolai Volkov won the Euros. Ivan Koloff. And... yeah, I think Ivan Koloff was the European champion for us. I think Nikita Koloff hasn't wrestled yet, and Nikita Koloff is not going to spend a lot of time wrestling here tonight either, as Gotch eliminates him as well. Karl Gotch with 4 points so far tonight. As in comes Terry Funk. We've got 2 Funks in the ring now. As Chief J Strongbow with a pile driver on Dory Funk Jr. And straight away, Terry Funk not impressed by that. As we await the 30th and final entrant into this match. Terry Funk eliminates Chief J Strongbow. We're down to the final 4 now. It's Karl Gotch, Dory Funk Jr., Terry Funk and Abdullah the Butcher, and Gotch gets his 5th elimination. We're down to the final 3 then. Abdullah the Butcher, Terry Funk and Karl Gotch. Gotch is a little bit out of place here. I mean, Abdullah versus Terry Funk is a match we've seen a lot before in the past. This Abdullah is a very weird colour as well. He's very orange. Looks like he's applied a bit too much fake tan. It's Abdullah the Butcher from the Jersey Shore. He is orange, isn't he? He's not. He's orange. The more I look at it, the more Abdullah the Butcher is orange. Is it just me? Is it just my screen? Do I need to adjust my colour contrast? He's orange. Abdullah the Orange. As Terry Funk, no, does not able to eliminate Karl Gotch. I mean, Gotch is already on +5 at the moment. If he was to win this, he'd be absolutely laughing. Points galore for Karl Gotch. There's a double suplex there between Gotch and Abdullah the Butcher. There's a nice DDT by Gotch. Who now brings Abdullah back up to a standing base. And in with a T-bone. And now Gotch going after Terry Funk as well. And in with that, wow, that's a Steiner screwdriver. I'm not quite sure that Karl Gotch ever did a Steiner screwdriver in real life, to be honest, but there we go. Terry Funk now with Gotch. And Funk picking Gotch up. And launches him over the top. We're down to the final 2. It's Terry Funk versus Abdullah the Butcher. A bit of a prelude to our St. Valentine's Day Massacre, which will be our next set of pay-per-views after the Rumbles. Funk now brings Abdullah back up to a standing base. Elbow in the corner. Big strike in the gut as well before now trying to pick Abdullah up over the top. It's a back elbow by the orange Abdullah the Butcher. He is orange, isn't he? It's not just me, he's definitely orange. Funk now slamming the face of Abdullah the Butcher into the mat. Bringing him back up to a standing base. There's a right hand right in the gut. Abdullah now brings Funk back up to a standing base. Funk fighting back with a boot in the gut again. Look at the strike in the face. Abdullah the Butcher now bringing Funk back up. Oh my god, Abdullah just launched Funk over the top like he's nothing. And Abdullah the Butcher comes in at number 30 and wins the Rumble. Wow. Yeah, like I said, a little bit of a prelude to what we're going to be seeing when it comes up to our St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Abdullah the Butcher will be involved in that, as will Terry Funk, as will Bruiser Brody. It's our annual hardcore tournament, and the possibility for someone to walk away the brand new hardcore champion. But well done here to Abdullah the Butcher. Thank you very much once again to Omega Project for your suggestions. And thank you very much for your Retro Rumble. It's great to get your suggestions because you pick a very different group of people to a lot of others. So it's great to give these an opportunity to show what they can do as well. And who knows, some of them might get more airtime in the future. Good night. God bless. I'll be the same. Please do like and subscribe. All the other good stuff. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.